Good morning, Maple River, and my name is Gretchen Marble, and this is my co-host Kylie Silverthorne, and welcome to another great season of Eagle Vision.
Thanks, Gretchen. Let's take a quick recap of Homecoming Week with Leon and Dylan.
Homecoming really struck the student body with awe and excitement, boasting many features such as carpool karaoke, class competitions, and Hunter Peterson. Let's take a look at how our students reacted to the fun week. What homecoming activity stood out?
Volleyball.
I would also have to agree with you. It'd either be the volleyball or the girls' kickball.
This year the one where you jam out, like in the car, that was hyped up way more than I thought it was going to be. It was pretty fun.
Who did you enjoy seeing?
Well, I enjoyed seeing Florian because I told him I'd shout him out, so I have to get his name in here somehow. So,
What was your favorite thing about homecoming?
I'd have to say the shortened class periods and I don't know, watching people be in a good mood for a week, I guess. I mean, not always, but you know what? They tried.
What event would you like to see in the future for homecoming?
I'd like boys volleyball and girls kickball to continue, but I wish we could do powder puff football.
I heard someone mention Powerpuff football before. What is that?
It's when the girls will take the football field and play football under the lights one night that they choose.
Wow, that was really interesting. Now how about a word from some student council members? What was the hardest part about preparing for homecoming?
Probably the setting up and finding stuff to do and buying all those supplies and stuff.
How much money was put into supplies?
Quite a bit actually. I'm not exactly sure.
How much work was done in advance?
We started cleaning in the summer, like the second week of August.
Not much. It was really done like the Sunday night before, so.
Would you say it was a good year?
Yep. People had fun.
I'd say so. I hope everybody had fun.
Here at Eagle Vision, we like to look at every perspective, from the creation of this eventful week to how it is perceived by those who attended. It was one certainly worth documenting, and we will look forward to future events.
Thanks, Dion.
Wow, Kylie, those are some fancy moves.
I think the cheerleaders can do better.
Well, let's take a look.
When it comes to football games, these girls know how to get the crowd riled up. Let's go talk to a few of them to find out how they get it done.
What do you like about being a cheerleader?
I like that it helps other girls become cheerleaders and it can pep up the crowd and that I'm just there.
Well, I like to see everyone's reactions in the stand when we do a fun cheer and them chant along to it and see everyone get all hyped up for the game.
The other cheerleaders, I grew up watching them and I always wanted to be one, so I thought why not.
I was inspired by my friend Hannah. She was the co-captain this year. She really pushed me to join cheerleading. It was dying, but it was really fun to bring this back to her. At a regular practice, we usually warm up. We'll start with a workout, either cardio or maybe a dance routine, kind of like Zumba. And then we'll go through all the cheers that we've learned previously, and then some 8 counts. And then we practice our dance into the jungle. And then everybody has time to ask questions and go over things that they don't know as well.
What do you do during cheerleading?
Well, we usually go over cheers, we make sure we take water breaks, and then we go over each cheer step by step.
So for practice, we practice the cheers to get the 8th graders all caught up, and then during games we throw out these footballs and we talk to the little kids and get the eagle ready. And
well, we have like victory cheers when we think we're gonna win, and then we have like the spirit cheers to get everyone like all excited for the game, and then we do little dances too.
So once you get in middle school, once you're a 7th grader, you can talk to a high schooler or you can talk to Shelly Barrett and she will help you get set up and all that.
Anyone can be in cheerleading from starting at 7th grade going up.
Thank you, ladies, for helping bring the pep to the Pep Fest. Go Eagles!
Thanks, Carly. Those cheerleaders sure do a lot.
Wow, that sure wore me out.
Well, let's take a short break and get a word from our sponsors in sports with Shanice.
Got a flat tire? Need some roadside assistance? Call Caduce Tire. Caduce Tire makes it easy to find what your car, light truck, or SUV needs. They carry some of the good brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Nito. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 12 on Saturday. Closed Sundays. Located on 408 State Highway 22, South Mapleton, Minnesota. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, my name is Shanice Tucker, and this is Maple River Sports. It's already October, and I'm way behind, so we'll just get right into that. Earlier in the season, the tennis team played Fairmont and lost 3-4. They then played St. James and lost 1-6. Then they played Laverne and lost 2-5, and then came back and played TCU and won 6-1. As the tennis team starts to wind down, they played Blue Earth and lost 1-6. They played Austin and won 4-3. They battled Belle Plaine and lost 3-4. Then they played LeSueur Henderson, lost 0-7, and then played Jordan and lost 1-6. With two seniors this year, Gretchen Marble and Chloe Flitter, they have been playing hard to have a successful season. The team as a whole worked together and played rough. It's been a good season for tennis so far, and soon they'll be coming to an end. I don't have enough time to talk about volleyball and football stats, but I do have enough time to talk about cross country. Last Friday, the cross country team ran the game ball from Minnesota Lake to Mapleton. I talked to some of the team members to see their thoughts on the run. How did you feel before and after the run?
Before the run, perfectly fine. We knew ahead of time it was going to be windy and a little bit on the chilly side, but as long as you keep a good positive attitude about it, it's perfectly fine. After the run, it was still felt pretty good. Little slower than we wanted to be, but still felt really good.
How did you feel before and after the race on Friday?
Before the run on Friday, I was a little nervous because I didn't know if I was going to make it all the way, but afterwards I felt really good, just a little sore because of all the pounding on the pavement and everything.
Why did you decide to be the assistant coach for cross country?
Well, I was new to the school last year. I wanted to be involved in cross country because I coached it for a number of years prior to coming to Maple River, and it's always a good way to work with kids and get to know them a little bit better, and try to helps me have a good relationship with them.
Who carried the game ball?
All of us on some point of the way touched or held the ball, but a lot of us didn't want to hold it because it's hard to run carrying a football because we like to use both of our arms.
Thank you, Victoria and Mr. Keeney. That's a wrap this week for Maple River Sports, so back to you, Gretchen and Kylie. Thanks, Shanice.
Hey Gretchen, do you know who won the World Cup?
I think someone from Europe, Kylie.
I think we have some students from Europe. Let's take a look.
Hola! Como estás? And welcome to the White Factor. Today we're going to be talking about foreign exchange students. So where are you from?
I'm from China. China, the south of China. So my hometown is bigger city than here, and it's hometown of Panda.
I'm from Germany, from the southwest, from Black Forest.
I'm from Denmark.
So what's your country like?
Yeah, it's pretty similar to here because the way it's coming here, but a little bit different. Everything is a little smaller, different food.
Denmark is a very small country in Northern Europe in a part called Scandinavia.
I think the biggest difference is that I study from 6:30 in the morning and I finish my homework in 10 in the night, so it's much a longer time to study in my hometown and my city.
Wow, how fascinating their countries are. But now let's beg the question, how are they liking the school? How are you liking the school so far?
I think everybody's nice here, and I really like homecoming, all the activities, and I think the classes are funny, and I love the food here.
I'm liking the school because of the school spirit, and the football games has been really funny.
It was confusing at the beginning, like we don't change rooms every hour. We stay in one room and we have like one group who always stand together. And yeah, it was confusing, but I like it here. I like it.
Wow! Foreign exchange students are really interesting. And as always, thanks for watching.
Thanks, Wyatt, and that wraps up our first episode.
See you next time on Eagle Vision.